Hey guys, welcome back to Levy's Auto Care. Today we're going to replace some spark plugs. Working on a 2012 Honda Accord. Customer stated not getting the same gas mileage, rough idle, and the response, a little bit lacking. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's get started. Alright, I'm going to show you what you need for this job. You're going to need your spark plug sockets. These are Aries that have a magnet in the middle, so you don't have to have two different ones with the rubber and non-rubber, so I recommend using those. I got a flathead, I got a 1/4 inch 10mm and the 1/4 inch ratchet. We see the 3/8 extension, or my 3/8 ratchet, and then the torque wrench. I'm gonna start by just taking off this cover that's blocking the spark plugs. Probably go ahead and take this one off as well. Give me a little bit more room. You may not have to, but these are all 10mm. And then once you get these off, probably just pull this hose just up a little bit out of your way and slide this on out. All right guys, just got this cover pulled off. Now we got access to our 4 coil packs. We're just gonna go ahead and sometimes I'll spray just a little bit WD-40 on here, just to sometimes they get brittle, so it just helps out. You're just gonna push these in and slide it back. All right guys, just go ahead and spray it up just a little bit. Let that sit for 1 or 2 minutes. Give you a quick close-up on this. Sometimes, if this is not playing very well, you can get a small flathead underneath this clip, which is essentially pushing down on the other side, and then push that off slowly this way. Perfect. All right guys, I got the connections off of those coil packs. I'm just going to talk about the spark plugs real quick. Just doing an NGK iridium. Nothing too special on this. Here's the part number. You can pick these up anywhere, online, locally. It'd be a great plug. A lot of these boxes you're gonna be able to see like torque specs. This one's already pre-gapped, so it's telling you don't gap it. Another reason I like running these. Guys, I'm recommending using these Aries spark plug set. It's the magnetic in there. No more one without the rubber socket in there, one with it, or dropping it. That's old school. This is all magnetic. You got the 6-point, the 12-point. For this vehicle, it's going to be the 6-point 5/8. All right, now we got this connector off. I'm going to use a 10mm. Right there. Same for each of them. Just take that. I like to do it one at a time, so you know which one you're done. Put at least the bolt back in, then do it, then put the plugs, however your preference is, but I do one at a time. All right, got my bolt adapter here. Use the magnet tray, it's awesome. It's just gonna pull straight out. If you got oil on there or anything like that, you're gonna need a little bit more than spark plugs. Typically, if there's oil in there, these sills on the top of your valve cover, you'll take that off and you can either do, or you're gonna do the whole gasket if you pull that, of course, but these sills is what you'd wanna do if you have oil on these when you pull them out. All right, guys, coil pack's off. Make sure it's seated correctly. Make sure you're taking it out. Get it all the way. All right, as soon as it is all the way close, that magnetic just gonna grab it nice and easy. Let's take a look at the old versus new real quick. All right guys, left is our old spark plug. A lot of carbon buildup, some rust on the top of it. So these new ones, they're gonna be awesome. All right guys, as you know, some people use like WD-40 when they're doing this. I'm just doing what I've done forever. A little bit of anti-seize. Let's get all those threads. And then it's gonna keep the next guy from ripping his hair out when he tries to use spark plugs. All right, got our anti-seize. We're going in. What I like to do is I like to twist. I like backfeed it. You hear that? Now the threads is perfectly lined up. Now start going the correct way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It doesn't work 100% on every vehicle, it seems like, but that's money. Get that hand tight, and we're going to torque it. Guys, got our torque wrench again here. This one has Newton meters and foot-pounds, not inch-pounds. This is foot-pound. I am just going to go about 14 on spark plugs, I think it's a really good medium. This is towards the bottom of the torque wrench, so you do want to be careful, not quite as accurate, but as you can see here, we're on 14 foot-pounds. It's hand tight. Make sure the bar is staying straight in the middle while you're doing that. Okay, I'm gonna hold that so you'll be able to hear it. That's it. All right, guys, spark plug is torqued in there. We did 14 foot-pounds. Go ahead and get you some dielectric grease. And we're just gonna put it on top of here. Just a little bit on that. Don't want a lot on there because that could, mess up your spark. So just a little bit on there. It's good for installation. Spark plug's torqued. We got our dielectric grease on our coil pack. Should slide pretty easy. You want to make sure you put that the right way though. Boom. Pop it down. And you can just hand feed this for now. I'll just keep it up so I visually see I haven't torqued that. These aren't going to be torqued. They're just nice and hand tight. And then again, I'm going to do them all, and then I'm going to plug them all in. All right, guys, we just finished all these other spark plugs. I'll just show you the end on this one, how we started. Not doing a good job filming this where you can see what I'm doing. Got lined up on here. Boom, you hear the snap. Tuck this bad boy in. They're going on plastic, so don't get crazy. Just that snug and just a little bit more. That's all it needs. I didn't even have to take that one out, guys, so don't take that one out. All right, guys, got all the plugs in and coil packs and everything reconnected. Don't forget your cover. It's going to keep all the dirt out of here, so put that on there. You just needed the 4 bolts. Actually, I didn't have to undo that one. It's just slipped right out. Tighten that up. You just saved yourself a bunch of money. Good job, guys. All right, guys, we got all the spark plugs replaced. We also ran Techron, the fuel injector cleaner. What that's going to do, that's going to go ahead and restore any lost power, prevents corrosion, prevents spark plug fouling, reduces rough idle. It's awesome. If you're not treating that system, I recommend it. We also put a new air filter and a cabin filter in today. So fresh air, that's going to help that engine breathe better. Also means better fuel economy. I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment with any questions. Thank you, guys.